My name is Riley Bocelli, and this is Fishers Peak Elementary News on TTTV.
My name is Nevaeh Martinez, Fishers Peak Elementary School on TTTV.
Pilgrims lived in the 1621s.
They traveled from Europe.
They traveled from ship.
They had to build a spot for homes. Over
the winter, many pilgrims died because they got sick from winter.
They didn't have medicine in spring.
In spring, they had their first Thanksgiving with the Indians.
They got food from their field.
They got lots of crops.
They had big fires.
We had school 2 days. We have 5 days for Thanksgiving break.
For Thanksgiving break.
This is what I've done in school this week. We did lots of activities, and we did lots of we did like this puzzle thing today, and it was like we had to do our spelling words, and you had to fill in the boxes, and if you're all done with the words for spelling, we have to do ABC to fill up every single box.
What else? That's it. What'd you guys have for lunch this week?
We had chicken.
Today we had spaghetti and salad and a plum and milk.
Today I did an activity sheet that we can, in science, we can get a little cup and get 2 cubes, and we tested them to see if they'll float down or up. And then we write it in our science notebook, and then it landed in the air. And then after that, we played a game called 7 Heads 7 Up.
Anything else?
Heads Up 7. For Halloween, it was very fun.
Did you get a lot of candy?
A lot. It was not scary at all.
Do you still have some left?
And when we went trick-or-treating, there were two really not that I counted. Like, the first one was Mr. Lawrence's house, and he came out of this ditch, and there's this pig, and he had a rake, and once he rakes the cement, it makes sparks. And the other one was this haunted mansion, and they had a real dead guy in there.
Oh, no.
And its hand would like come up like that.
So are you guys looking forward to Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My favorite part about Thanksgiving is I like the cake roll and I like the turkey.
My favorite part about Thanksgiving is like the turkey, and when my grandma bakes like this huge one, like about this or this big.
And it's good to eat. She made a chocolate one and a white one.
And my grandma, and last Thanksgiving, she brought this little cake.
And this kid Samuel, for $1 in school, if you want to buy a candy bar, it's only for $1.
And we want to help this kid who's in high school named Josh Cordova because he has brain cancer and he's taken to the hospital in Denver. So we want to raise money for his surgery.
Anything else?
Hi folks, I'm Jeff Cook at Pioneer Motors in Trinidad. We're your Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram headquarters, and we want to earn your business. Come in today and get behind the wheel of a new Dodge Charger, master any terrain in a new rugged Jeep Wrangler, feel the style and elegance of that Chrysler 300, or get behind the power of a new Ram truck. Whatever you're looking for, we've got it, and we're Pioneer Motor, your Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram headquarters at 426 East Main in Trinidad. You make the drive, I'll make the deal. Come see us today.
Hi, my name is Everett Velarde. I'm broadcasting for Fishers Peak Elementary School News on TTTV. I'm going to talk to you about animal adaptations. We are covering this lesson in a science class for Miss Nchidi, 5th grade. I would like to tell you about an adaptations that the golden eagle had to develop. The golden eagle had to develop thicker claws and thicker feathers. Golden eagles had to develop thicker claws because they would wear off and maybe break off from the force it used with its prey when piercing it. Thick feathers had to be developed for the freezing climate it lived in. Also, it had to have better eyesight for seeing through the dense fog while in flight. The reason why I chose science and the golden eagle is because I find it interesting and I thought the public would also find it interesting.
Anything else that you'd like to talk about this week that happened in school?
And in this week of school, we also covered how polar bears also had to adapt to their climate and how they weren't prepared for the first time they got there, because they first lived in the South Pole, then they somehow migrated from like ships that people brought to Antarctica to the North Pole where they lived for their pets, and then polar bears just escaped from their owners' homes and just went to the North Pole to live.